Having been given the very great privilege of meeting the very, very important person, Jesus, you look yourself in the mirror and dress up for the very important occasion. You were told that the said meeting was to occur in the church, but as you went inside, you noticed that there was a mass going on and there were a lot of people attending mass. You were also told that you will meet Jesus around 3 to 4 p.m. And as you look at your watch, it was almost 3:30. Because it was Jesus that you're going to meet, you knew that Jesus knows you very well, and there will be no secrets that you will be able to hide with him. And so you made sure that you prayed and asked for God's forgiveness. After finishing your prayer, you heard that the scriptures were already being read. When it came down to the gospel reading, you were caught up in the story itself, and you imagined that you were with Jesus and the two disciples, as Jesus talked to them and said, "O foolish ones, and slow of heart to believe all that the prophets have spoken. Was it not necessary that Christ should suffer these things and enter into his glory?" And beginning with Moses and all the prophets, he interpreted to them in all the scriptures the things concerning himself. As they approached the village to which they were going, Jesus acted as if he was going farther. But they urged him strongly, "Stay with us, for it is nearly evening. The day is almost over." So he went in to stay with them. You pondered in your mind, how could these two disciples not recognize Jesus? And then you saw Jesus took the bread, blessed and broke it, and gave it to them. Then he disappeared, and their eyes were opened, and then they knew that it was Jesus. A few moments later, you again gave your full attention to the front in the altar where the priest was raising up the Holy Eucharist. And all of a sudden, your vision started to change quickly, as though you felt as if you were traveling time. And you found yourself in the upper room, together with Jesus and the 12 apostles, as they were celebrating the Passover meal. It was Jesus' Last Supper. And suddenly, the scenery changed, and you saw Jesus at Golgotha being crucified. As you stare at Jesus, you saw that Jesus was in a terrible condition, and he was about to die. And that deep sorrow that you felt initially was overtaken suddenly by an overwhelming peace and a love that you'd never felt before, a love coming from Jesus himself. Then you saw Jesus again as he raised up the bread and said, "This is my body." You closed your eyes and prayed. A few moments later, you were given the Holy Eucharist. And as you ate the Holy Eucharist, you were filled with joy and peace. And you felt God's loving embrace. It became stronger and stronger and stronger. And you felt God's true love for you and how much He cares for you. And you were overwhelmed by so much joy and peace.
Do not let your hearts be troubled. Do not say afraid. It is really I whom you see. I offer you now my peace. I have waited for this moment to be with you again. In my heart you remain. In your heart I say, I am with you till the end of your days. I am in you. Have faith that I hold you even when you let go. And I love you, you must know. I am here, I am ever with you.
And you ask Jesus to stay with you a little longer. Jesus answered and said, "Whoever eats my flesh and drinks my blood remains in me, and I in him." The Eucharistic presence of Christ begins at the moment of the consecration and endures as long as the Eucharistic species subsists. Generally, it is assumed that the Eucharistic species of bread remains for about 15 minutes after reception. This is based only on simple biology, and it reflects the Catechism statement that the presence of Christ endures as long as the Eucharistic species subsists. Finally, this is the reason why many saints have recommended that we offer 15 minutes of prayer after receiving the Eucharist as a thanksgiving to God. This period of time would allow the soul to savor the presence of God and have a true heart-to-heart with Jesus. Before we end, I'd just like to inform you that we already have two YouTube channels. First, the original that you have probably already know by now. And the second one is the Theology Explained for Beginners 2.0. And this is the new channel. And kindly visit also this channel and support our channel by subscribing and clicking on the notification bell and sharing this video. Thank you very much.